Not on that ball. Sundar. Not a lot of experience for Reza Hendricks either. He's 30 years old though. He's had to bide his time. Washington Sundar only 19. Could have been in the Indian under-19 World Cup too the last time. Had it not been for the turn of the ball. But he'll hit the gap. That's all you need on this outfield. It's a good one.
Yeah, that's really good for Quinton de Kock. A little bit of width and places it superbly. The key was he had to place it well. The contact was bound.
First ball as the captain of your national team, and you smack it for a boundary.
The edge. Flies for 4.
This is a pretty quick outfield. It would race away to the boundary. That's exactly what's happened. Outside the off stump, giving him room. He's clearing his front leg anyway. He's not taking the front foot towards the ball. He doesn't want to, doesn't in.
This is more in control shot, and look at this outfield. Krunal Pandya is not a bad fielder. He's got no chance.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot this. Quinton de Kock, no different. On the up. Beautiful.
To the boundary.
Now through the onside. Welcome, Navdeep Saini. We've been talking about 3 for 17. Well, he's none for 12 after 3.
The quality batsman that is Quinton de Kock. It looks like he hasn't had an off season at all. He's right into his stride quickly.
And he'll find the gap again. You're right, Polly. I don't think he's had an off season at all.
Yeah, he's looking really good as Quinton de Kock. Either he hasn't had off season, or he's either hit a lot of balls, or it's just the captaincy is working for him. But he hasn't missed a beat here so far in this first 10 deliveries that he's received, de Kock. That one's once again a little bit of width, but it's all about can he place it, can he get it through the infield. He does that really well.
Taken. Didn't quite get hold of it. Washington Sundar was there right on the edge of the circle. Wicket for Deepak Chahar.
Only 11 deliveries, and you go for a big shot. Well, not. Reza Hendricks has gone for 6.
Quinton de Kock and 10.
He's done that all through the innings. Lovely tries right through the innings that we've seen from him.
Yeah, initially India bowled with a little bit of width to him and he was able to free his arms, but this is all created through the pressure that he's putting on the bowler. It's been all Quinton de Kock in this power play for South Africa. He's got 32 of the 38 runs. What a shot! Pick up pull, there it is for Temba Bavuma. At back of a leg, short pitch delivery from Hardik Pandya, and it disappeared over square leg.
This is how the game has changed over the years. Now this is a quicker short delivery from Hardik Pandya over 130. So this was seam up, normal short delivery. You can see the seam there, vertical, and that's gone the distance. You take the pace off, batsmen struggle.
I think that is something which, as a bowler, you need to be very sure when you want to use it. A couple of slow ones, when they're working for you, why change it?
And there it is. He's the man in form. He loves this format. He's hard to keep quiet.
And he finds a perfect spot. It's so very important. Temba Bavuma has played a lot of cricket.
Oh, just a little fumble. That's enough to go through for a second. And then a third. Always run the first run quickly. You never know what it leads to. And it's led to 3.
Yes, de Kock wasn't quite ready for the second one. It was a close run possible. But if you get a ball like that, smash it for a boundary yourself.
Yes, this obsession with bowling in his own half of the pitch is not working for Hardik Pandya at the moment.
See, Temba Bavuma is not on the taller side, so these kind of players are very good with the cut and the pull shots. We've seen already a couple of shots, a cut shot and a pull shot earlier, so you've got to be precise with the line and length.
Finds the gap again. Another boundary. He's been away from international cricket since the World Cup. He's bowling like he's been away.
He also showing that he hasn't thought much about that in the 2 months he's been off. This is the off cutter, but see how far outside the off stump it is. That is what allows Bavuma to hit the ball away from that fielder at deep point.
That fielder will falls short of him. Always that uncertainty, isn't it? Do I go for it? Do I save the boundary? And that's what's worked for the batsman, not for the fielder. 50 for Quinton de Kock of just 35 balls. He's been excellent today.
It really has been an appreciation there from the dugout. First match as captain of South Africa. Starts with a boundary of the first ball he receives, and now the half century. The South Africans want him to carry on. He should be able to get a couple, maybe just one. Oh, what an innings.
Oh, what a catch! Oh, what a catch! You want to see this as many times as you want and not get bored. That is brilliant. Right in front of us, you could see it live. You just got the feeling he might be a foot behind, but he covered ground beautifully. Oh, that's a catch, Virat Kohli.
Amazing, absolutely fantastic catch. You needed that piece of brilliance, not just to get rid of a dangerous batsman, a well-set batsman. He's fine. There's no ball. Could be just a little bit of a slow one. This didn't quite get hold of it. Look at this last-minute dive, and he gets it in the left hand. Marvelous, absolutely marvelous effort. He's gone for 52. It's 88 for 2.
New man in is Rassi Hunter.
Easy.
In the air and taken. An easy cotton ball. And it's another wicket to India. And it's Van der Dussen.
Just the second ball that he's faced, and he's pushing at that ball. May have just gripped into the pitch. One of the slower balls that Jadeja has bowled today. Generally he's bowled over 100 kilometers per hour. What happened here? Yeah, just turned a shade, trying to push it towards mid-on for a single. He's not going to drop those.
Yeah, good bit of work off his own bowling as well. He had to make a few yards to his left-hand side, avoid Tema Bavuma. But Van der Dussen, his second delivery, he's on his way.
Nearly eluded him. And what a shot, though.
I'd have been close to that fielder there, the captain himself, but that's a terrific shot in the end. The kind of power that he was able to generate.
Yeah, just a little bit of width. The ball skids up.
Into out. And it goes the distance.
Change of speed, just 82 kilometers per hour. He gave that little bit of air, did Washington Sundar, and it cost him. Miller smiling. He was looking for the opportunity to free his hands, eventually get the innings going. And his eyes lit up, and over extra cover she goes.
Yeah, Karthik was making the point about Smart bowling it a little short, using the pitch. On that occasion, pitching the ball right up.
Does he hit the gap? No, he doesn't. Good stop. Just eats up far. No timing. Easy catch. May not be the worst thing to happen for South Africa. He's played his part as Bavuma. When they needed to get someone to get a move on, he was around there, but this is someone else's game now. He's gone for 49. Been a good debut, though.
First delivery was a slow delivery. Smart thinking by Chahir. It's a knuckle ball, not easy to pick, and had to fetch it a long way outside the line of off stump. And this man doesn't need the catch. He's not going to drop it.
South Africa 126 for 4.
Well, next man in is another very good over for India. This run's not coming for South Africa. 3 off it. 129 for 4. 2 to play. Not on that ball. Again, the slow one's done it. Miller was the one who had to take them home. It's not going to be today.
And we saw the change-ups previous over from Chahar. Hardik Pandya doing the same. Into the surface. It's just gripping slightly. Miller threw it too early. The sound you never want to hear as a batsman. The death rattle. Middle stump, peg back.
So I'm afraid his for David Miller. 18 of 15. It's 129 for 5. 7 at the death. Right, he's got hold of that all right. Where is that ball gone? Oh, 6 that they needed it so badly.
Oh, can we get 24 for that? South Africa needed. That's massive from Peklaquayo. That is a big, big hit. Boundary's in, but that's gone.
Right, he connects with that one. There it goes into the stand. It's not a bad way to finish for South Africa. 16 of the last over, 149.
Yeah, positive finish for South Africa. 2 over the rope in the last over. The 2 all-rounders doing a job. That's 20 done for South Africa. A little bit under par, but runs on the board. 149 for 5. The batting card for South Africa. Reza Hendricks getting out early, but it was Quinton de Kock that...
Spin of a different kind for India today. His finger spinners. That's the first wide of the match. Harsha Bhogle was talking a little while earlier about how India was so good. Just about gets there in the nick of time. The umpires will have a look at the body, whether it was anywhere close to the rope or touching the rope.
Well, if the ball's well within the line of play, which it is, he's touching the rope at the moment. It's going to be touch and go, might be a boundary. I think there's playing conditions or laws. This one thing can be brought into consideration. When the fielder's done all the hard work, when the fielder's done all the hard work by keeping the ball within the field of play and he's touched the boundary cushions, he's being penalized for that.
So what do you think we should do? Penalize the boundary cushion?
If the ball's within the field of play, even if the fielder's touched the boundary cushion.
And that's Rohit Sharma for you. And again, I'm looking at the screen where we get the speeds of balls, and that one a little slow, 140, but what a shot.
I think the ball went off the bat quicker than it came onto the bat. This is absolutely incredible. Look at that. So easily done.
We have the upper body. There you go again. So repeat. This time a lot squarer. Rohit Sharma is on the move.
So he's used that angle. See, it's angled into him. The timing on it. The timing. Oh. Power and elegance. What a deadly combination.
Tearing pace from both ends. And that's Shikhar Dhawan with his cover drive. So India counter-attacking pace with power.
But India scoring at 11.54. The required rate has been brought down to 7, just a little over 7. Thanks to this magnificent batting by both these openers. Such a good pitch. They can play.
Take another 4. It's gone very fine. The crowd is happy. At the moment, the 2 Indian batsmen just dealing in boundaries.
Well, he bowled a really good in the first up and a cracking good shot on the up. The bowler is forced to change his line and length. This one, 2 end of the bat.
Big shout for leg before. And Rohit Sharma almost walks before the finger is raised.
You can see he's missed a straight one. Was going to hit the leg stump. The umpire took a little time to give it out. He wanted to be absolutely sure where. 12, 2 sixes in that, 33 for 1.
So keen to give Virat Kohli.
Batting average does.
Oh, good shot.
Just like that.
Whoa. Yeah, forget about the facts and figures. Just look at that shot. That shows he's a class player. I'm sure when he does look at those stats, he'd love 100 to his name in the international format, and he'd love to be over 50. But at the moment, he's just concentrating on the white kookaburra and trying to pick the gap.
Oh, he finds the gap. Have you seen 2 more easily stroked boundaries than these?
Yeah, it just shows his power as the plane comes flying over the ground. It's not the roar of the crowd. It could be, though, because those were 2 fine shots. One through the leg side and then slightly overpicked on the offside. Gets into such a strong position. And that's off the middle of the bat. Opens the face. Placement's good.
Couple of shimmies and it's over the top. Beautifully struck by the captain.
The new ball comes on very nicely to the bat, and Virat Kohli realizes that. And he's so high on confidence. Just getting the charge. Maintains good balance though, going through with the shot. Delightful shot to watch. It sailed away.
Teams. This time it's Shikhar Dhawan. Over the bowler. One bounce into the fence.
Yeah, all too easy for India, finding their rhythm, their pace. Just 82 from 69. Quad rate just above 7. And with the experience and class they have in their lineup, you feel it's going to be very manageable for them. We've seen some wonderful stroke play from Virat Kohli and Shikhar Dhawan.
Slog swept. And that's into the crowd. A 6 to finish the over. It's 89 for 1.
He played the last 2 games of the series, Shikhar Dhawan, for match practice, and he hit a couple of big ones off the left arm spinner. Very similar to this one. Sweet connection. It's gone a long, long way back.
South Africa desperate need of some wickets here. India in cruise mode. Two experienced men. Crease here, Kohli. That's tucked away leg side. Definitely 2. And Bavuma does well.
So wristy and so elegant is Virat Kohli. No margin for error. Just back of the leg. Works it away beautifully. Bavuma in the deep. Does well. Does really well once again.
That's hit hard and a brilliant catch. What a catch. David Miller, one-handed effort, flung himself to his right, and he's plucked a stunner.
Now that will be one of the best catches you will ever see. Full stretch to his right, David Miller. Initially I thought easy boundary. Look at this. Oh, you little beauty.
Magnificent. Shikhar Dhawan playing a good innings of 40. It's 94 for 2.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's picked the field up. Wasn't the greatest of delivery. There was just that one fielder inside the circle on the leg side behind square, and he's picked that fielder to perfection. He was one of those guys who actually talked about shot selection of Rishabh Pant, the new batting coach of India, Vikram Rathod.
Yeah, for me, I don't see a problem in the shot selection, just execution. It was a drag down. Really could have hit it anywhere. Boy, you feel disappointed as a batsman when you give it away like that. Rishabh Pant gone for 4, 104 for 3.
Beautiful shot. This is a man in recent form. Good fielding. Fielding has been outstanding from South Africa in the deep especially.
Great commitment from Kagiso Rabada, the big fast bowler. Good pace to the ball and putting the body on the line with a big dive and hauls it in. An important phase for India. Lots of pressure on that middle order. Performances. Edged and 4. Maybe there should have been a slip. South Africa need wickets. Nokia, the young man. Pace on the delivery. No slip in place.
That was actually deliberately played by Shreyas Iyer. You can see that. He knows there is no slip in place. He's opened the face of the bat quite deliberately, used the extra pace.
Another cracking shot. Pace taken off, should be a couple of runs. Moves on to 43.
Just beautiful timing, and Sonny. Just a little punch, and the pace he generates. Oh, it's just magnificent to watch. Really simple technique, controlled. No.
It's an interesting outing for Nokia. Quick bowler. The reputation coming into this game, went for 13 in his first, just 4 runs in his second, and again 10 runs in this third over. It's been a bit up and down for him.
Yeah, he's a young man. He's missed a lot of cricket through injury. He's Got lots of pace, Nokia, and game needs to grow, and that'll come in time. So, good pace. End of the over, 115 for 3.
Score comparison also tells you a bit of a story. The stage, South Africa losing 5, and after that, India really. Just want to throw out a point of discussion. We see Henrik Nokia here, 140 innings, getting bred into international cricket through T20 cricket and white ball cricket.
It is the format that teams seem to blood a lot of youngsters, and I think that's because really at international.
It's a very good over from the left-arm spinner, 120 for 3.
Now going. He's called for 2. He'll get 4. There's just such purity in his stroke play. He won't change his positions. He won't change his shape. He'll just play exactly the same way. Is Virat Kohli. Gets 50. Just 40 balls. As always, a pleasure.
There's been some wonderful shots in this 50. None better than the one that took him to the landmark. Use of the feet. Just picks the gap. Just 40 deliveries. I suppose we shouldn't be surprised. I think he averages 49 point something in the T20 international format, so he's just on average at the moment.
Another boundary. He's taking India home now. At the start of this over, you'd have thought that India were going to walk it, and South Africa was still ahead. At the same point, that tells you how dire South Africa were in over 17, 18, 19. But now he's just gone up another gear.
A shimmy, and then just easing it.
Oh, he's called for 2. Nah, he won't get them. Idea was right. He's angry. 131 for 3. Rohitsharma gets the ball. Is it a little too late, you'd imagine? Oh, that was just a flick. Brilliant.
You said 19 required from 18. Were you referring to the 18 being the number on Kohli's back? And he's going to try and get the 19 in this over. That was superb. Sliding down the leg side. Not that bad a delivery, but just whipped away.
Yep, just dismissive of one of the premier bowlers in world cricket. Into the attack, and there she goes.
And remember, this is not one of those. You know, sometimes, if you don't get a boundary in the last couple of overs, these games can get very close. A dot ball here and there. Now it's 11 of 10, so it's still well within control. 10 of 9, rather.
But as a batsman, sometimes you're waiting for a mistake. There you go. Brilliant timing once again from Virat Kohli.
I think that's what he was telling Shreyas Iyer between overs, that the first chance I'll have a go in this over. And he's picked the spinner. And just look at this one as well. It's not a huge hit, it's just a shimmy. And then he's timed the ball, and he's timed it superbly.
Yeah, the presentation of that seam was very much an undercut delivery. I don't know if Fontaine was trying to just get it to slide into the pads of Kohli, but all it did was slide into the middle of that MRF, and out the ground it went.
It's called for 2, he won't get it, so just a single. 9 runs. Now 1 boundary away, India. Is that it? Is it hard? That's it. India coast home with an over left. Excellent shot from Shreyas Iyer to finish it off. India always ahead in this run chase, and they won with an over left.
Yeah, brilliant performance by them. Kohli ends up there at the end, as the captain likes to be. He's done the job. He's got his team over the line. It was a bit of a canter
to be very impressive. 52 of 37. Deepak Chahar, another good day in T20. So did Saini actually, except for that expensive last over. India's unit bowled really well, and that set it up for the batsmen to take them home with an over left. Virat Kohli leading the way with 72.